You won't regret it, trust me. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I will be sharing with you guys some very important tips for back to school. It's now August, so in a few weeks time you'll be going back to school. Whether you're starting a new grade, starting a new school completely, I'm here to tell you guys some tips that I used to get through school. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Kimberly and this is Enhance with Kimberly. I upload a brand new video every single week, so be sure to click subscribe down below so you never miss when I make an upload. Also, feel free to check out my social media. Everything is in the description below. A few days ago, this video was requested by a young lady who asked me to share some tips on how to get through college. So I decided to just merge everything together. High school, oh Lord, sorry about my nails. I decided to merge everything together and just compile all the advice into one. So this advice can be used for going into primary school or prep school, high school, and even college. But I'll be focusing more so on the college aspect of my life because high school was so long ago. Like, high school was legit. Next year is gonna make 10 years since I've been out of high school. Yeah. So my tips on how to get through college. I graduated college last year. I did a 3-year degree at the University of the West Indies, Mona campus. My degree was in language communication and society with a minor in gender studies. My first bit of advice is don't overthink it, because there is a good 80% chance that you're gonna change your major. So going into university, the best thing for you to do, what I did, I just chose something that I knew that I would probably be good at no matter what, because to be honest, all you need to do is just get out of there with a degree, because that's the main goal for going to university, just getting out alive. But at the end of the day, I made sure that I chose a degree that I could market myself with. What I would suggest you do, if you have a passion for something, you could make it your minor. Make your passion your minor and do something that you know is a lot more marketable as your major. It would suck to waste 3 years of money and time, and then you come out and you can't market yourself. My second bit of advice is to manage your time wisely. Going into university, you may feel as if you have all this time on your hands, especially when you make your timetable and you see that you only have 3 days a week of class, or all of your classes are in the evening and they're only lectures, and you know that it's not mandatory to go to every single lecture, so you're just like, yes, I have so much free time in the world. You then start to realize when the work starts piling up on you that the free time was actually made for you to do everything that you need to do, because going to class isn't it, it's doing the coursework and submitting them on time. The lecturers aren't going to run behind you. At the end of the day, make sure you manage your time wisely, because at university there's a lot of stuff to really occupy your time outside of schoolwork. My next bit of advice is to make sure that you do credit checks. The credits are like the things that add up. You're supposed to do a certain amount of credits each semester. You need to make sure that you're not just doing different courses willy-nilly, because then you just be doing a bag of courses and you can't graduate because you don't have a certain amount of courses that are required, and you just ended up doing courses that didn't really matter toward your degree. I had that problem when I was in 3rd year. I just heard like a classmate talking about credit checks. I was like, I should probably do that. So I went to my department, to my faculty office, and I did a credit check, and I realized that I was lacking some courses that I needed. I was doing courses that I didn't need, and I was like, oh my god, is there time to fix this? And I was frantic. I had to find a course to just drop in quickly because I was lacking a 3rd year course. Frantic times. But it all came together, and I found a course to add in that I actually did like, because sometimes when you wait till the last minute you get the what left. That didn't happen to me, thank God. Tip number 4, make sure that you learn how to budget. Your parents will not be giving you money every day like when you're in high school or prep school or primary school. They are giving you a lump sum of money, and they're saying, let it serve you for the week, let it serve you for 2 weeks, let it serve you for the month. It seems like a lot of money but when you start to math it out, you realize that they're actually giving you what you need per day. Only that there's clump it together. You're gonna be like, oh, I'm rich. When in actuality, you're not rich. You're getting the same amount of money, just in a big bag. Next tip is get involved in extracurricular activities and to step out of your comfort zone. When I was in college, I joined the University Pop Society. I was encouraged to audition and I got in. We did a lot of singing, a lot of rehearsals. It was fun. I met people. One of my best friends, I met her in Pop Society. I also met Hakeem in Pop Society. Just push yourself. University is that time of your life to push yourself, to try new things, because especially since you're in a new environment, it's just, it makes you feel like you can conquer the world. My last bit of advice that I think probably is the most important bit of advice that I could give you with going into university: network. Let me tell you, if you go to university and you don't meet at least 5 persons or build connections with at least 5 persons that can help you in your career, I think you just genuinely waste your time. A university is like a community in and of itself. There are so many persons that come on campus on a daily basis that are part of your field, not just necessarily there as well, but also just being in Kingston and being away from home, just having that, just leaving home and coming to a city where you can meet all sorts of persons and build connections with all sorts of persons. There's genuinely no excuse unless you're like really shy, but you have to break out of it. I can do it, you can. And also start working on your career when you're in college. I would suggest that you start interning somewhere, start creating a solid foundation for you to just propel off of when you leave university. It can take a lot of time though, but at least you'll have that start, because I started Real Friends when I was in 2nd year of university and just started networking myself, building connections with persons and just messaging persons. I really came into my own and I knew exactly what I wanted to do in university. So I realized that I needed to use this time to build myself, to set myself up for where I needed to be. And also I used social media a lot to just message persons, get advice from persons in my field. I'm thinking of doing a video on how to use social media to build yourself career-wise and to make the connections that you need. If you care to see that video, let me know in the comment section below. Those are my tips on how to make going back to school or starting university a success. I feel that these tips can be used across the board. If you want me to get specific, I can do a high school one and tell you guys my high school experience. Going into university is one of those pivotal times in any young person's life. So I hope these tips helped you guys. If you like this video, go ahead and like it. Comment below what you thought about this video, if you enjoyed it, if it taught you something, if it helped you. If you want to share this video, sharing is caring. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for weekly videos on all things girly, positive, uplifting and fun and loving and all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys. XO. Mwah.